Aloha, and welcome to today's episode of Wayfinder Hidden Archives of Mystimon Saga. We were supposed to have a stream last week, but I kind of forgot until way last minute, and then it was like way too late to stream, but we did play a little bit anyways, so we'll be continuing off of where we left off. And where we last left our investigators, Tarek, you had somehow you decided to provoke Moloch. You decided to provoke Moloch, and you somehow got it focused on you enough that you were able to lead it outside. How the hell that works, I don't know, but you were able to do it.
I can be very intimidating when I want to, and that got it angry.
You were also using its true name, which was also intimidating in and of itself.
Yep.
And meanwhile, you sent Agatha and Beak back into the house to do a little more investigating on their own to see if it was really Moloch that was really haunting things, or if it was something else and Moloch just came onto the scene. You're not sure what the scenario was, so you sent those two in. And while they were at it, Meek apparently decided to add a cleaning service to the Hidden Archives agenda. What?
We're gonna leave this house better than we found it.
Apparently. Apparently. So, after intimidating Moloch a bit, you were able to get these images in your head. It was showing you these images of Kyrene, but when she was way younger. She's at her mid-40s now, and you were seeing images of her from when she was like 16. So many, many, many years ago.
Which is weird.
That is weird. Very weird. And you contacted Kyrene. She didn't know why you would be seeing these images. She doesn't know she doesn't know what Moloch's beef is with her to begin with.
Oh, by the way, Javon is still tied up, and on the porch.
Yeah, apparently Javon is still tied up. Yeah. And by the end, Tarek, you had decided you were done with this. You wanted to bring Kyrene in because apparently much of Moloch's focus is on her.
Yep. So we sent the airship to go and pick her up with pretty much everyone else. And I was going to stick around here and see if I could keep it occupied for a while.
Yeah, Agatha is going to be swapping out. She's going to be swapping out for Esther. That is if that player ever shows up today. If they arrive. Yes, indeed.
They arrive when Jackie arrives.
And Jackie hasn't arrived yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Soon enough.
Who knows? So, we continue. I take it Beak and Giovanna are on the airship too to go pick up Kyrene?
Yeah, sure.
That would
I
seem
don't
like a good
know.
idea.
Last time I thought I was like still cleaning the house, literally.
Okay, so Meek wants to keep cleaning the house. Agatha left, and I guess actually Giovanna is still here, but she's
Still?
tied up. She's a little tied up at the moment.
I think
God.
it might be better
Yeah.
to send Giovanna to go and get things taken care of with
Okay.
with
Okay, so
so that way it's
Giovanna's
not a solo activity.
so Giovanna's on the airship along with Agatha to pick up Kyrene and Esther.
And it's still tied up at the same time. She just pulled off like a baggage.
Does anyone trust Giovanna at all anymore?
I believe Giovanna was actually trying to help in that situation too.
Wait, what was the
Because
situation? When it
You
threw
were
out?
you were the person that got through all of the
The letters.
letters. Yeah, you figured out the name to begin with. So no, Giovanna was critical to figuring that piece out.
Yeah, Giovanna was critical to figuring out Moloch's true name.
I did it.
And when you figured that out, you kind of made an enemy of what Kyrene describes as one of the most powerful necrospirits she's ever seen.
Listen, if the Necro Spirit didn't want me to be his enemy, he shouldn't have told me his name.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm getting
so-
the feeling this thing doesn't care so much about that.
So, Giovanna, you happen to know... actually, I'm going to have you roll an occultism check. Please. Please roll an occultism check. And I hope people haven't forgotten about the Ghost Star Rider. 21. No, she doesn't know about this. She doesn't know about this. But Tarek, you already know that it might not have actually been Moloch's choice in the matter. It might have been just the fact that Bella is sensitive and has psychic powers. She was able to catch on to these clues because of her powers.
In other words, it's because you're special enough to figure it out anyway.
I think it might be because I rolled a natural 0, but alright. Or a natural 1.
No, it's
No, you
it's
rolled
because
a
of your
natural
powers.
6.
It's because of your powers. But that's out of character. You don't know that, apparently, with the 21.
Yeah,
Nice.
Meek is cleaning, but yet he's inspection for marks and other clues in the house at the same time.
Roll me... God, what should I have you roll, Meek? What should I have you roll?
Crafting?
Domestic lore?
Okay, I'm going to have you... yeah, I'm going to go with that. I'm going to have you roll a crafting check first
Yeah, it
to see
makes
how
no sense.
well you're cleaning. Apparently
Not good at all.
not very well. Okay,
Yeah, I broke quite a few faces.
okay, so now make
Knocked
me,
down quite a few pictures.
now make me a perception check. You haven't knocked out any pictures, unfortunately. And nope.
Too busy with the cobwebs.
Too busy with the cobwebs.
Oh my god!
Okay, and another little bit, I'll have you roll another crafting check to see if you get better at cleaning.
Is
There
that
you
like,
go.
Is that crafted part that's like per room?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go
Okay.
with
I started out of the basement and went to the main room, the living room, did the kitchen, then went upstairs to the bedrooms and stuff, and bathrooms.
that.
Wait a minute, that house might be outside.
No, there's bathrooms.
Okay. Just so there's running water. Okay.
Yeah, that does exist in this timeline. And meanwhile, Tarek, you're outside dealing with Bullock.
Yep.
Make me an intimidation check with a +2.
Okay. So 37.
37.
Yep, it's probably the best thing I am is being intimidating to supernatural creatures.
Yeah. Apparently.
I
Apparently.
did the Mothman. I'm doing it to a greater demon. It's just the way we do things.
This is also a critical success.
Nice. Well, I'm a master at intimidation, so that makes sense.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm like glaring and pacing back and forth and telling it, there's better ways to do this, and this is I am frankly disgusted with this. Yeah, anyway.
Okay, make me a reflex save as you
Will
feel
do.
a massive gust of wind. I want
Nope.
to roll that. Nope. You get knocked back for 8 damage.
Okay. I pick myself up and I glare at it. We've got it with fairy fire, so it's vaguely still there. Although
Okay.
that's gonna.
I am actually
soon
going
enough.
to have you roll.
Oh no, that was
initiative.
the other party. The other party was doing it. So, all right, I'll roll. We don't know where it is. This one, we only see like the edges of it. All right, perception.
And you roll an initiative too, so that I can keep you in mind and not forget about you. And Giovanna's on an airship right now.
Hi,
Yep.
all.
And meanwhile, occasionally Meek comes out the doors and wants to, hey, Tarek, where are you sitting on your ass? Just turn around
Yep,
and
just
goes back
picking
in.
myself back up again. You don't really want to be out here.
Okay, Meek, you roll initiative too, so I can keep you in mind and not forget about you. Okay. So Moloch blew you away and did some damage to you. You are still on the ground right now because I just had you roll initiative.
No problem.
And at that moment, make me a will save.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Dirk. It's focused on you right now.
And I want to keep it that way.
Yes. And Tarek, you see these
Yep.
flashes and images of fire burning.
Okay. Makes sense. The creature is a necro spirit that's associated with burning, I think. So it's angry at me. Burning fire makes sense.
And Meek, I'm going to have you make another crafting check. Let's see if you can do a better job. A much better job. Much better.
I cleaned the hell out of the freaking living room.
Yeah, you did.
No spider webs.
Make me a perception check too. I'm going to have it be you get the perception check if you succeed on the crafting.
Alright.
I think that's fair. So, with a 30, you... your eyes come upon this picture that's sitting on this that's sitting on a mantle, and it's like sitting on a mantle in between some candles, right? And it's a picture of the husband and father of this family. So it's this is a place of honor. It was placed here in honor of his memory. And what catches your eye about this picture is that in the background you see some kind of figure. You can't really make out what it is, but it's some kind of figure in the background. This is a picture of the father and husband when they were out on what looks like the beach. It looks like they were out on the beach, and this is a picture of the husband and father out there on the beach, and you see in the background, in the far distant background, this blackish figure that you can't really make out. Can't really make out exactly what it is.
It's sharks.
No,
it's not sharks.
It's on the land, so probably
Land
not.
shark.
I mean, there is one shark that can do that, but
Oh no, we're being attacked by land sharks and we didn't know it.
I mean, hamrocks
Moloch.
aren't really found in this area.
Moloch turns out to be the necro spirit of land sharks.
It's too cold for it's too cold for hamrocks in these waters.
Yep. Alright. So, it's my turn. So, I'm gonna pick myself up. And I'm not quite there. I'm close. You know what? I am close enough. So, I'm gonna lay hands on myself here. And I'm going to use lay on hands to heal myself up for an action.
Okay.
Which will give me back 24 hit points.
Alrighty.
If I'm correct. Because it's automatically heightened to level 4. And one willing creature. And I actually get a +2 bonus to my AC as well. That's a temporary bonus for 1 round. So I'm going to be harder to hit naturally.
Alrighty.
So I give myself some hit points back, and I'm going to take out my Morning Star, which is a manipulation action, and I'm going to just gesture at it and shout at Moloch, "Look, we know how this is going to end out. End it now. Leave here. And leave these poor, innocent people alone." And it's just talk, because I'm not actually trying to well, I mean, I could, but that'd be like stealing an extra action, so I'm not going to do that. It's looking at me. It's paying attention to me. I don't need to keep intimidating it.
Yeah.
It hates my guts. And
Yeah.
I can live with that.
It does say the least. I think the feeling is mutual, isn't it?
I'm not impressed with it. I mean, this is definitely a kind of creature that I feel is worthy of hunting. Although I don't know that this counts as my real quarry, but
No,
yes.
it got disconnected.
Oh no.
Oh no.
please get reconnected?
No, never.
Alright, so... Giovanna...
I might have to restart Fantasy Grounds. Give me a moment.
Okay, that's fine. But meanwhile, you do arrive in Almana, and where Agatha is dropped off, and Esther comes on board, and followed by Kyrene. And when Kyrene sees you, she is like, "Why are you tied up?"
Why am I still tied up? You guys not untie me? Would they not untie me? Let me get on this.
Apparently, there's no trust.
I think this would definitely be a good time to untie Nala.
Also, fun fact, it's showing me that your server is not online. It's saying offline for the, table.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Try closing the app and reopening it.
I did.
That is
Hit the refresh button.
very weird. Because I am connected, and Alex and Tarek / Bifrost are connected.
Yep, I'm still in.
Still on.
Yeah, let me make sure my... No, that's not the buttons I wanted to press. Oh. My cat came and put her little paws on the thing and accidentally disconnected my Wi-Fi.
Well, there's your problem.
That might explain something.
There we go. I fixed it.
Yay.
Sorry, the cat turned off the Wi-Fi.
Cats are known to cause problems.
Would you believe me? Anytime the cats have done anything that have messed with Fantasy Ground, it's only ever been the one.
That one cat must have it out for us.
She does. The other two literally have never touched, like, messed with me or messed with my computer while I play.
Yeah, I'm probably jealous because we have your attention, not the cats.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
She'll bonk her sisters if I'm paying attention to them.
Alright, so Kyrie comes on board, notices that Giovanna is still tied up for some reason, we're not sure why, and is like, why?
They wouldn't untie me.
And then just shakes her head and sighs. If I had a gold piece for every time the tribunal did strange things.
It'd be like that sometimes, you know?
And meanwhile, back with Bullock and is staring down Tarek. Tarek, you're going to make me a will save.
Okay. No, I'm going to use a story point on that.
Alright.
I'm not ready to critically fail. I am ready to critically succeed.
What are the odds of that?
That is a rare roll.
That is a rare roll. Okay, so make me a reflex save.
Okay.
More gust of wind.
He must be the necro spirit of wind gusts. It's a hot wind?
Make me a fortitude save.
Okay. Wow.
It was trying to pin you to the tree. That didn't quite work.
Nope. I shrug it off. Knock its hand away, and glare at it.
And
okay, I said.
Crafty
Okay.
check.
Okay, I successfully cleaned out one room. Then I'm going to the upstairs room and check out the areas.
Are you going to mow their lawn too? Oh dear gods.
Maybe.
You might want to story point that one. You don't want to critically fail. Okay, that's better. You can make a perception check now.
Yeah.
So, you notice out of the corner of your eye as you were dusting those corners of those cobwebs, out of the corner of your eye in the doorway to your right, you saw for a brief split second a black figure, and then as soon as you turned your head, it was gone.
So you have the other one.
Is the help one, or this could be the detrimental one?
Tarek.
Okay. So I have so far just been sort of getting it to pay attention to me, and it's definitely on now. It definitely wants to.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use an action to raise my shields. That way I've got, yet another thing to sort of protect me. Keeps losing my proficiency on my shield. Kind of frustrated. Anyway, that's not it. I'm an expert. Okay, so I raise my shield, and I'm stalking about, and I'm going to do a full defensive position. I'm not going to be attacking it. I'm going to use the remainder of my actions to stay on defense and just stalk around it and try and get a sense as to how big and how wide this thing is, because I think I'm gonna it's gonna come down to like space and maneuvering to get this thing to a position where we can like incapacitate it.
If you can incapacitate it.
Which I'm not convinced we can, but that's my thought is that maybe we can run in the woods. Maybe there's some way we can maneuver to a place where we can get it surrounded or something, or do something to it.
Make me a perception check, and I feel like you probably have your holy symbol up at this point too, as you're facing down a demon.
It's on my shield, so that should work. Yep, 22. So I don't know that I'm seeing that much of it being invisible.
You do think you do get the sense that it's not even using a fraction of its power.
Right.
It's toying with you.
Right. So, we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, I'm stalking around and trying to get it to keep paying attention to me.
Okay.
I mean, I could attack it, I suppose, but I think once I take it to that level, it's going to get a lot more serious about trying to hurt me back.
Yeah, and make me a fortitude save.
Will do.
It tried to pin you to a tree again.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't help. Make me a will save.
I don't know that I made that one.
There you go. So, you now see images of fire again. But along with these images of fire, you see flashes of a city. And you see flashes of buildings on fire in the city. And you can make a society check.
Let's hope this is good. Nope, it is not that great.
Not that great.
Can't recognize any place there yet. Do I have a general sense of the type of construction of things, or maybe like
It looks like it's a port city, but you can't quite be sure of the construction or anything like that.
Okay, that's fair. So I'm looking at a burning port. I don't know if this happened in the past, or if this is a future image, or if this is just a want. Okay.
Meek? So, Meek, make your crafting check.
Room 200.
I don't think we've been here that long. Ah, good. Nice cleaning. Make your perception check. Not too good on that.
Got too much dust in there.
But you also, as you're beginning to wind down from this room and head on to the next room, you suddenly get this sense, like, you suddenly feel like you're in a burning building. Like there's fire all around you, and you can feel the heat upon your fur. Make me a will save. Okay, so you get a point of stress.
That's crazy. Why would you be stressed out about being on fire?
Why would you, huh?
So strange.
Why would you get stressed out from being on fire? That is the stupidest question I've ever heard.
Mickey immediately drops the bucket and grabs his tail to look at his tips. Okay, it's not smoky.
I do worship a phoenix, but that's separate.
Separate.
Okay, so Tarek?
All right, so I'm going to raise my shield again, and I'm going to try and see if I can coax it into telling me whether this is the past or the future. So I'm gonna again, with gesturing with my morning star, I'm going to challenge it. I'm going to say, like, so a burning city, is this just wish fulfillment here, or is this something you saw once? If you're really so confident, you wouldn't be afraid to share that with me. So, and we'll see what it gets.
We will see.
Intimidation or diplomacy,
yes,
or what?
Intimidation.
It's not my best.
That doesn't quite do anything.
Nope.
At least it's not a 1.
Yep, nope, I'm stalking around, though. We'll see what it does.
And Giovanna, you're like halfway back to Atlantia.
Cool, 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 cool.
And back to Moloch. Moloch. So, Tarek, make me a fortitude save.
Okay.
Nope, that doesn't work.
Yay.
You managed to resist that. Make me a reflex save.
Time for the wind.
And you get blown back for 10. And now make me a will save.
Will do.
You resist that.
So just more flaming stuff.
Make.
Speaking of flame stuff, don't see fire.
So make that vision of yours that fades after a while, and you realize you didn't go anywhere, and this house is not burning. Everything is perfectly pristine, as you've been clean. You don't even see any black spots or any char or anything.
Damn it, house! Quit fucking with my head. Go to the next room. Still searching for clues.
Yeah. So the next room, make your crafting check. So that's good. Make me perception.
Meh.
Don't see much of that.
Oh well. I'll just keep going to the next room. Get busy.
Yeah.
Then go back to them later once the dust settles.
So, do you have any ideas yet? Both of you?
Me?
Both of you. Meek and Tarek. Do you have any ideas yet?
I think this is separate. I think whatever Meek is dealing with is separate from Moloch. I think Moloch is our problem, and the other one is the thing that's actually here at the house. I think Moloch was sort of muddying the waters.
And what do you think about the fire?
Well, I mean, the guy was a firefighter, right?
Yes.
So there was a big fire during the recent war, correct?
No, there were a series of mysterious fires in Konaset recently, and that's what and that's where the father died, and where eventually the family decided to move out here to Amety Island to to kind of start fresh, you know.
I'm wondering if Moloch might have been responsible for some portion of the fire, but whatever's here might be something that the father ended up taking with him. I don't know, but I think that Moloch is showing me the fire, and whatever Meek is dealing with is separate, I think. Well, maybe connected to the fire incident, but not necessarily the same way Moloch is. I think that's what's going on.
All right.
But that's mostly out of character, because I think the only thing Tarek is thinking about is, we're at a firefighter's house and I'm seeing a place on fire. It's a possible port. So maybe Moloch is showing me the fire that, consumed or or eventually killed the firefighters, the firefighter that lived here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, so what are you doing with your turn?
I'm gonna continue to. I'm gonna accuse it of the fire itself. I'm gonna actually say that this fire, the fires in Konaset, that was your doing, wasn't it? So I'll throw it towards that and see if I can get it to. Again, just keeping the shield up, pacing around, but
All right.
seeing if I can provoke it into giving me confirmation or not.
All right. Intimidation.
Can do. Ooh, there we go.
Nice. And yeah, that's got it pissed off. As you kind of provoked an attack here.
Yeah,
Make me
fair.
a reflex save.
Nope, not enough.
You get blown down.
Oh,
For only
touchdown.
4 this time.
Nice.
For only 4 damage this time. And
Touched a nerve, huh?
now you see more images.
Okay.
You see flashes of these fires. And in these fires, you see flashes of dark figures.
Dark figures in the fire. Figures of
And
darkness in the fire?
make me an occultism check.
Not enough.
Okay, what else do you do with your turn?
I'm just trying to rack my brain here unsuccessfully. Just trying to figure out what it is I saw there. Dark figures. Do they look alive? Do they look like normal humanoids, or was that something more specific?
You couldn't
So
make that
Tarek is-
out. You couldn't make
Yeah.
make out any real detail.
And who knows if this creature is even showing me something real or not? But yeah, no, he's highly distracted for the moment. Pick himself back up. That's the last thing he'll do.
All right. So Giovanna, yeah, you're on your favorite flying ship apparently. I didn't know it was your favorite flying ship. I had no idea.
How's my performance?
What are you trying to perform?
We never. That's a little Einstein's theme song. That's what I've been doing on the flight over for
I mean, it takes a long time to fly from Almana to Atlantia.
Yeah, I've just been practicing my guitar hero skills.
Well, you better put that practice on loop.
I mean, Rude's flying as fast as you can. This is a fast airship, but
I've played Fire and the Flames on Expert.
So Moloch,
Get one joke.
You've kind of pissed it off, Tarek. You've kind of pissed it off. And
makes sense.
make me a fortitude save.
Will do. No, this did not work. He's got me pinned.
Yeah, you are now pinned to a tree. As it now comes closer, like within a foot of you, you can see this translucent figure in the rain, and now it's like it's now got it got wherever its face is, it's now like right in your face.
Can I smell breath?
No.
So it's a form, but not a living form. Okay, that's actually important information.
And
I am grappled or restrained.
You're grappled.
Okay.
So you are pinned to this tree now. It is right in your face.
Yep.
And now you see more flashes, more images of these burning buildings. You see images of this port city. First, you see these images of this port city before the fires, and then after the fires, and you can see the damage wrought by these fires. It has destroyed a large portion of the city. It's destroyed like several buildings.
Okay.
And it's so make me a society check.
Will do. Nope. Still not helping me. I must not have gotten a good enough picture.
Maybe. And then you see more images of more flashes of now you actually feel like you are the firefighter. You are in this building, and you are in this building that is burning down all around you, and you see all around you these dark black figures. You cannot make out any detail. You can't see any detail of these figures. But the one detail that does stand out to you is compared to your height, as in the height of this firefighter. You think that this firefighter was about around 6 feet, and compared to your height, they are much shorter.
Okay.
Much shorter.
This is not the firefighter, not the father. So this could have been another firefighter, other than the father. So he's carrying possibly the spirit of one of his fellow firefighters that wouldn't let him go. That's important stuff. Okay.
Meek. He's creeped out enough, and he decided to go outside and let the Tarek know about something that he kind of figured out a little bit. But whereas he steps out the door, he sees him hanging. I see you're a little hung up at the moment. You think I might need to come back later?
Yeah, a little occupied. Might not be the best time.
Okay. Okay, Tarek and Meek both.
Another
you can have
firefighter.
A story point. Story point for both of you.
Thank you.
like a shadowy blob in a picture, but I'm not sure he's supposed to be there. And I just got a crazy image of a building on fire, but I think we're dealing with more than one spear here.
Yeah, I think you're correct. I think this one has been showing me something, and I think the one that's here is different than Moloch is.
God, he hates firefighters.
Using the name.
If he hates firefighter, we're not firefighters. Should be hating us.
Yeah, no, another firefighter. I think smaller than the father. That's my thought. Gotta love your infinite talk time.
So,
Talk about fire with fire, huh?
so I want to be clear with you. The black figures that you were seeing in this image, they were shorter than you.
Yep. They were shorter than me, and they were shorter than the firefighter too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the father that was here.
And make me a perception check, Tarek.
Will do.
You think they were actually the height of like children?
Mm-hmm.
What? They're my height?
Kind of, yeah.
Meek's about around 3 feet, maybe taller. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yep, gesturing with one of my dangling legs. About this high.
I can see that! Dangling! Oh, wait. Hold on a second.
So talking's a free action.
Yep.
But Meek, are you
Choking
going
is
to
not.
are you going to are you going to do anything else?
I'm going over to Tarek and maybe lend him a hand just by like releasing some weight off his throat by lifting him up underneath him, just in case. Like Jay's actually being choked.
I assume you run exactly through the place where Moloch's body is, right?
Yeah.
Let me make a perception to see if I actually notice his body.
Yeah. Yeah, you notice it. You notice this big translucent form, and it's kind of intimidating.
I'm just gonna make a will save just to see if I can go around it or be scared.
Alright. That's a success.
Okay, so I'll just like cautiously go around it and lift his feet up, tear his feet up, make sure he doesn't choke, suffocate. I need to roll something just like keep him aloft.
Yeah, reflex save. No, I mean roll the reflex save because you just provoked an attack.
Oh no.
At least apparently he's got a +1 to reflex. Which does help, apparently.
Yeah.
It was trying to push you away with these wind gusts. And I'm going to say that's the end of your turn, Tarek.
Okay. So I'm pinned up there, right?
Yeah.
In a grapple?
Yeah.
So in order to counter grapple, I have to use athletics, is that correct?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so frustrating. I rolled it, but it didn't register.
It's 23.
Oh, okay, good. that's fine. 23 is fine. So I counter grapple at a 23 just to try and get my way out of this.
And that doesn't work.
That's okay. So I'm still pinned up here. I'm still holding it. Saying, all right, big guy. You got me where you want me for the moment. So, what's your end game here?
It shows you the image with those child-sized black figures again.
Yep. Yeah, possible children. Possible small people. Yep. Not sure why you've been giving me images of Korean too, but yeah. I got it. So yeah, I'll continue to be grappled, and I'm using the main body strength right now to basically hold on to whatever's holding me here, so that I can, relieve the pressure and not start hanging myself.
Yeah. All right. So, Giovanna.
Yes.
The airship comes up. The airship comes up towards where the islands are, and suddenly Rune calls out, "What the hell is that?" And you look out the window, and you see this huge. It looks like a massive storm cloud or massive storm system surrounding the island.
Well, this might be why you don't provoke necrospirits.
Yeah. I would like to say that I just open the window and start playing sick guitar riffs.
That is not a good idea. You can't actually open these windows.
Well, you know
For good
what?
reason.
I just start playing sick guitar riffs.
And then suddenly, Giovanna, you suddenly stop playing that as your head starts pounding. Your head starts pounding. Your head is pounding and aching. And you look over at Kyrene, and you see that she's dealing with the same thing.
I would like to state that I am 100% playing through the pain. It is awful, but I'm doing it.
And make me a will save.
Okay. Will.
Nice.
And you see these images, these flashes, as your head is pounding. You see these flashes of these children in the doorway with black eyes, these deep black eyes. And then you look over at Kyrene, and she's looking back at you, and she says, "Did you see that too?"
I play a chord on the guitar and say, yes.
Back to Moloch. Tarek, make me a will save.
Okay, I will. No, I don't. I'm now pinned and envisioned.
Envisioned. Envisioned, that's a way to put it. So, Tarek, you see the same image that Giovanna just shared with Kyrene. This image of a child with deep black eyes standing in the doorway. And make me a lore check.
Sure, spirit lore.
Any lore, doesn't matter.
I'm guessing the legal lore wouldn't be the best one, so I'll use spirit. Okay.
That's supposed to be trained.
It should be trained. It actually says it's trained too. That's the weirdest part.
So, you recall back from to like a few weeks ago when Bifrost had started mapping out these incident reports, these rash of incident reports that you've been getting over the past while.
Yeah.
And,
no, that they mentioned children with black eyes as part of it.
Yeah. And you remember that a massive portion of those reports, in fact, mostly all of them, were centered in Atlantia.
Okay. So these things were there, and they somehow got attached to the father and came here. And something is here, and Moloch is drawn to it because Moloch is drawn to anything that's really bad. Maybe.
You could make me an occultism check or a spirit lore check.
Spirit lore is my better one. No. I'm gonna story point that.
Story point it. Go.
Yeah. Yep.
Not much better.
Nope, it's okay.
Okay.
I'm doing that out loud though, so Meek will hear it too.
Meek, you try it. If you have spirit lore, you can try that, or occultism.
Both the same. I'm gonna go ahead and hero point that.
Yeah. I think my cat wants to play now.
Bad timing, cat.
So 26, Meek. You have heard of these stories of these children with black eyes. These black-eyed children. You've heard of these stories, and you've read about these stories even going as far back as 1,000 years ago. And much of the lore around them seems to suggest that when they appear, disaster follows.
Black Eye children. We're screwed. Something's generally, if they come around, that means something bad happens after us.
And I do want to note, as you're outside, this rain is coming down hard, and there is massive wind gusts that you can't attribute to Moloch here.
Great, I'm a drowned rat now.
And not only that, you can, let's see, what, you can make me a survival check.
Yay, something I'm good at, but fortunately I rolled too low.
Yeah, unfortunately. Tarek, you could roll the same.
Survival. No.
Oh,
I've been doing so well, and then I just
Tonight is literally like the worst rolls ever.
No, I've had awesome rolls. It's just lately, whenever it's been critical for the story.
Yeah,
That's okay.
I'm gonna just give you this one. The Ghost Star writer starts forming these words, these letters in the mud, and this is what it's spelling out.
well, I think Moloch here is being trying to help you out, tying you to a tree so you won't go get blown away.
Yeah, Moloch and I will be just fine. You might want to go in, somewhere safer though.
Okay.
Yeah, Giovanna, from your vantage point up in the air, as you're flying into Konaset, both you and Kyrene realize that's a hurricane. As you're apparently playing music for some weird reason, I don't know. But
I am still playing Fire in the Flames as we...
and yeah, you realize there is a hurricane surrounding Amety Island right now, and it would be incredibly dangerous to even try approaching the island right now.
And that's why I'm just playing the guitar. And I look at Kyrie and I'm like, so we're not making it today, I don't think.
I'm surprised you're not playing like a hurricane from now on. Something.
Oh, I don't think.
That would be more appropriate. What's going on?
Well, I feel like I should actually be playing Thunderstruck.
And
that too.
Or
right.
So, Alex, you might bring up Rune. Because I feel like Rune is probably better at survival than Giovanna.
Excuse me?
Does Giovanna have survival?
You know what? Yes, I do. No, I don't.
Yes, you do, actually. Plus 11.
No.
No, you don't. You don't have that. So, Rune doesn't have survival?
Nope. Just pilot skill and most other things.
Just one moment, actually.
Giovanna's going to story point it. 25. Yeah. Giovanna, from the wind direction and looking at the clouds, you actually think that hurricane is going to make landfall in Konaset very soon, in a matter of a day. You believe it's going to make landfall in Konaset in the matter of a day.
Do you guys have the comstone? Do we have a comstone to comstone them?
Yes, you do.
Everybody should have one.
You do. Whether it'll actually work to get through the storm, you're not sure, but you can certainly try.
I'm definitely gonna try. Just gonna dial up some of my Konaset friends. Do I have to roll for that?
Oh, you're dialing up some friends in Konaset. What friends do you have in Konaset?
You know what? You don't know my life. You didn't even know Giovanna played guitar until right now.
I don't think even she knew because she has amnesia.
Nothing can stop these sweet riffs. Anyways, yeah, no, I'm gonna call up my friends.
Make me a society check. see what friends you actually have.
That's so rude.
Yeah, you have a friend or two in the Maji Guard.
Okay, I'm gonna dial them up.
I don't know how she managed that, but she does.
Listen, just because I can't get along with you guys doesn't mean I can't get along with other people.
Burn.
Probably says more about us, right?
If the others could hear you right now, I would have given them story points. But they can't. So you dial up a friend in the Maji Guard here in Konaset. How you managed to make a friend in Konaset, I have no idea.
I told you don't know my life.
Neither do you. You have amnesia.
Exactly, and that's why I gotta make this shit.
I guess that's fair.
You know, crazy night at a bar one weekend. Anyways. So, I am calling my friend.
You are calling your friend, and what are you telling your friend? Dare I ask?
Hey, hey, Robert. So funny story. Huh?
Just made up a name on the spot.
So, you might want to take the kids and the wife and, skedaddle, like, really fast, or, you know, get in a hurricane-safe bunker, because, I'm up in an airship right now, and, there is a hurricane headed your way.
Actually, you already landed, but yeah.
Yeah, it's landed. It's gonna. Yeah, you might want to.
You've already landed in Konaset. You're not in the airship.
Oh yeah. Well, I just landed, and there's 100% a hurricane headed. Like a day, maybe max. So
Maybe
seriously,
even just
out there,
hours.
homie. And that's the phone call.
Here's a quarter for who cares.
So back with Tarek and Meek. What do you guys? What do you guys think? You were just told by the Ghost Star writer, you're in the middle of a hurricane.
Yep. This is what happens when you get a bunch of spirits all worked up at once. Okay, so...
Or maybe the hurricane is actually causing some of the energy to heighten and, you know...
Yep. I'm going to try and break the grapple again, because I think that's my only chance to start to turn this thing around.
You did it!
Yeah.
I have to tell you, the DC was high.
Well, 33 is a pretty good roll, so...
Yeah, the DC was high. The DC was like 30.
Nice. Okay, so...
Jesus Christ.
Pulling myself out of Titanic grasp and dropping to the ground.
Titanic grasp. I'm going to need to keep that one.
Yeah. Tarek looks up at the figure and says, "So you're trapped here in this storm too, huh? I thought that things like you weren't bound by this world like this. But it could be those children have more power over you than you do over me." And let's see if that gets its blood boiling. I didn't use the name this time, by the way.
You didn't use the name. Damn. No +2.
I know. That's okay. So it's a regular 30. Yeah. But this is me sort of in this moment rebuking it, but showing enough respect to not use the name to see if maybe this gets it thinking about more than just me. And how do you drive these things out? It's got to be occultism, right?
Yeah. Or you could try a religion check to.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to have to do. So I'm going to move towards the house and try and use religion to get this thing going. Not Moloch, but the spirits, the ones in the house that have come from the trouble spirits, these children with the dark eyes. Nope, that's not enough, I don't think. But who knows? My Quatrican and Phoenix chants are probably not the thing they're looking for.
I take it that the locals know about the hurricane already.
Mm-hmm.
Might be a little obvious.
I mean, they could certainly see it on the horizon.
I think they're going to have to go outside and look.
I don't think I want to look outside the window because I don't want a stop sign to hit me.
No.
You mean, Rune? I mean, luckily you're still a day out from this hurricane making landfall in Konaset. There's no way you're getting in the boat. You're getting in the boat to head over to Amety Island. There's no way. You can't get through that storm.
No, I would strongly encourage you not to.
That would be incredibly dangerous, and you have a very important person with you too. So
He's kind of busy with the Moloch right now, so I'm just going to grab the comm and let him know it's too dangerous for you guys to come here.
So you grab the comm stone and try to call up Rune and such.
Yeah, let him know that there's a hurricane going on here. I think it might be not advised to try to fly here.
Yeah. So you get some kind of reception, but it's very staticky, and
maybe I need to get on the roof to get some signal.
You do get the sense that what Rune is trying to tell you is that she sees it. She sees the storm.
Oh, okay. That's good. Good that you see it.
Yeah, it's good enough
Wait
to
a minute,
find.
you see it?
So, yeah, comstones will work and they won't at the same time. And it might be hit or miss if they even work at all. Especially with the electrical energy in the sky and the electrical energy in the air.
Yeah, but still, I'm like, well, if you can manage it, you try to fly here, but it's not recommended.
You guys had to take the boat to get here.
Yeah, the weather in these islands is not safe.
Never mind then. I forgot about the no-fly zone.
It's usually the case around these islands.
You could ask if Karen has any suggestions.
Kyrene says to Rune, there is something unusual about that storm. She can't get a sense of exactly what it is, but there's something unusual about it.
What, it's not natural?
It was unusual.
She doesn't think it's natural.
Yep.
So, what's the safest optional path?
You guys can talk amongst yourselves, figure out what you're going to do. What do you think?
I think we need to get those dark-eyed children out of the house, is what I think. I think that it's just going to continue to swirl like this because it's all concentrated here.
But there's also this. You did get the sense from what Rune was telling you on the comstone that it looks like the storm is going to make landfall in Konaset within a day. So it's not just centered here. It looks like the storm is going to move towards Konaset.
Right. Which is, I mean, they've got to see that coming.
Yeah.
And most likely the children are just drawing the storm to them. I don't know. I mean, if they set down at Konaset, they could try and see if they can get rid of the whatever the ones are that are there. Based on Meek's knowledge, they could try seeing if they can get rid of stuff on that end. And I can just see if I can clear out whatever's here in this house.
Okay, I'm looking at the Mystimon's Reddit variant right now on the Comstone.
Looking at the what?
Mystimon's variant of Reddit on the Comstone.
I don't think Comstones are smartphones.
It's more like a flip phone.
Well, since we're talking to him not too long ago, I'm still communicating on our deal with do. Well, does anybody know? He just brings up. Do anybody know anything about black-eyed children? Yes, no, maybe.
You can do a society check here in Konaset. There is no Reddit.
No, but you could ask the people on the boat.
Or the people in the city, yeah.
I was thinking more like Rune and Giovanna and Kyrene.
Yeah, Kyrene might know something about it. That's why I'm talking, because I already had Comstown going. Always talk to him. So, what do you guys know about? I'm asking them if what they know about.
Kyrene says, I am afraid I don't know anything about these things. I've never seen them before. I have never heard of them before.
Where the hell you been? Oh wait. Alright.
She says I've been dealing with necrospirits my entire life, and this one's a new one on me.
He didn't say it out loud. He's like thinking to himself, "Where the hell you been?" He was thinking it to himself, and then
she was thinking that to herself. Yeah, but Kyrene says this is a new one on her because while she's been dealing with necrospirits her entire life, this seems to be like a new one. not something she's seen before.
I want to see if her room might know something about it, because she's expert in occultism.
Yeah. See what Rune knows. Nothing.
Not at the moment. Concentrate on the... Make sure the ship's stable.
I'm also here, so I'll roll too.
So, Giovanna, what you know about them is what you were able to ascertain about them before. That, or what Mika was able to ascertain about them.
Mm-hmm.
What you know is that when they appear, it seems disasters follow. But a lot of the reports that have come into the hidden archives as of late that have anything to do with these dark-eyed children, a lot of these reports are like these there comes a knock on the door, and they answer the door and they see these children on the porch asking to be let inside. And they get this, these people get this deep, dark feeling that they should not let them in.
Well, someone let him in.
Yeah, that's what happened. They must have let him in. Probably in one of the houses or something. And it followed him here.
I wonder what's worse. This? Or where did that Mad Hatter guy was?
Zolgoth?
Yeah.
I suspect that he's his own extra problem there.
Well, also, you would remember hearing from Bifrost that it would appear that Zolgoth might have a hand in the rash of necrospirit reports. But you're not even really sure of whether or not these dark-eyed children are necrospirits. You're not sure what they are.
Might be just spirits.
Damn it, Tarek. I'm a ranger, not a doctor.
So, we're going to see if we can... there's already advanced warning on the city, but it might be that hurricane is... Well, it's most likely the hurricane is abnormal anyway. I'm going to look throughout and see if I can find anything that might be anchoring those spirits here, and if I can spot anything at all, I'm going to try and get them out of this place. Because Tarek's not convinced that that's what the haunting is at this location. That Moloch is, in some ways, just sort of the hanger-on they brought with them that's intensifying.
Alright. So... what is it you want to roll?
I'm going through the house trying to see if I can find any evidence of the dark-eyed children, and I'm going to try and see if I can drive them out of the house.
Alright. So, is Meek, are you going to follow?
Yeah, sure, why not?
And Giovanna, what are you doing, pray tell?
I think we all know what I'm doing.
Oh my god.
The hurricane's really messing me up, you know?
Yeah, and that kind of lagged a bit.
Well, listen, there's not a whole lot I can do, alright?
Yeah, it'd be very unsafe to try to get to the island.
Which is why I'm not doing it.
Hey. No.
Yes?
I'm talking to the cat.
Oh,
Uh-huh. Mel is now trying to take over being the cat.
Meek, what the hell have I got myself into?
Low-key
I hunt
glad you guys
tangible
put me on the
creatures,
airship.
not intangible creatures. Well, Meek, you should have thought of that when you decided to join the Hidden Archives.
You also should have thought of that before you didn't get on the airship with me.
I mean, maybe when Meek joined the Hidden Archives, he was thinking of, like, cryptids and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's was his thing, not spirits and stuff like that. He thinks it was like cryptic creatures like Wendigo and all that other stuff. Physical creatures.
Do you have either... you did make sure to grab either Eldritch Researcher or Ghost Hunter, right?
Yeah, I got Ghost Hunter, so part of it was...
So at least you have that.
At least one of them.
So, Tarek, you go into the house. Does Meek follow? What is Meek doing?
He's following.
Okay.
After he said all that stuff. He's like, damn it. I was expecting hunting cryptids, but not ghosts. Some of
I wish you could. Do you wish you could go back and go back to deal with that Mothman?
Sometimes.
Not at this level.
I mean, now I'm wrestling bigger beasts. I don't know, but yeah, I'm hunting.
This is the first time you've really dealt with a case involving these dark-eyed children, and you're not even really sure what they are.
Right. Which is why I'm looking to just get it out of the house and then take Moloch back home with us, I guess. Yeah, people in the house are just periodically pinned to the wall. It's really strange.
Well,
come on, Moloch, leave him alone. I'll make you some peeled grapes.
Well, usually all Moloch does is just give you horrible nightmares or these horrible daymares.
Yeah, no, this seems to be something more than what he's normally doing.
Yeah, because you've pissed him off now.
Oh, why?
It's none too happy with Giovanna, I'll tell you that.
Listen. I'm just trying to play my sick riffs.
I mean, back with you, with Giovanna and, I guess, Rune. What do you think you're going to do? Besides that. There's
I take the good. Rune just grabbed the damn guitar and chucked it over the side of the ship.
You'll pry it out of my cold dead hands, bitch.
You go with it then.
There's other things you could do. You're just choosing to do nothing.
Unfortunately, you've left the, biggest idiot alone by themselves.
Not by themselves. You're with Rune. And Kyrene.
I look at Kyrie and I say, hi, could you be the player character for a moment? Because I'm an idiot.
And Kyrie looks at you confused.
I just look at her and I'm like, what if you had...
It's probably looking at you like, what the hell is a player character?
Exactly.
You don't have someone in your head that, like, controls your every... You know what? Actually, I don't want to think about it. Make the decisions for me, Karine. And I sit down. And I play a really sad tune.
Okay, Rune, what do you think? Apparently, Giovanna is completely stumped.
I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. I've only drank dumb juice today. I can't remember half of what's happened in the last hour. I'm so sorry.
You're only putting yourself down.
I'm having a really bad ADHD day.
Well, we're supposed to get Kyrene there.
That's not happening right now.
Have Rush at the Seas.
The seas right here near Konaset are fine, but getting closer to the island, they look pretty rough.
Should I just break the law, just get the flying ship there?
I feel like a flying ship would be worse in a hurricane than a regular ship.
Yeah, I mean, I will definitely be having you roll some checks.
What check would be worse? Like, you know.
Well,
I mean, either way, if Rune decides to head into the storm anyways, she's making some checks. We're gonna have to make checks, I would imagine, either way, but, like, if we go by air, I feel like it'd be worse than if we tried to go by sea, because, like, it's a hurricane, its whole kind of thing is wind. And rain and lightning.
Yeah, which isn't good in the sea either, but I feel like compared to I feel like they're both gonna be awful.
Well, you're living on the coast in Georgia, so you should know.
Oh, I do. Don't worry. I've lived through 3 hurricanes.
Right, so if any of us know anything about going through a hurricane, it's you.
Fun fact, only advice is don't go anywhere by land or sea. Hunker down and have flood insurance.
That's good advice.
My advice is stay away from windows. Expect not to have power. Have lots of bottled water.
So Tarek and Meek are breaking that rule by heading into the house with lots of windows.
I mean, being in a house is better than being unsheltered. So, I mean, like, once a hurricane happens, like, all airports are down, all ships have to come back inland and dock.
Right.
unless they're like outside of like the storm radius.
Right.
So yeah, my real life knowledge is no help for like idiots that are about to do this. Because I would in no context ever get on a ship in a hurricane because you're asking for death.
Okay, what can the crew and all that can do here in Konaset?
There are lots of things you could do. You could try investigating here. Okay. I'm going to give you a free chance to use the Ghost Star Rider.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You haven't been using the Ghost Star Rider anyways.
No, because we've been burning our story points on wrestling with Moloch and stuff.
And rerolls and shit like that. So
Yeah.
a free shot at using the Ghost Star Rider.
Ghost Star, oh Ghost Star.
Ghost Star. Okay, Ghost Star. Ghost Star, Ghost Star, Ghost Star. Where are these black-eyed children? So I can investigate prior to just rid this place of it. Because the trouble comes where they're at.
Shoot them with silver.
I think there's plenty of silver all over the place, so yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we're dealing with a hurricane.
And this is the word. This is what the Ghost Star is writing.
This is Bob's favorite episode ever. This is the one that Bob always wanted to do. He should have just stuck around long enough. We finally get permission to burn the house down. She's not even planning to come back to this place.
I'm not sure that's what Ghost Star is trying to tell you.
No, but this would be Bob would be building a bonfire. He'd be ready to go.
Oh, you're lucky Giovanna is not there. The fire would already be set.
Yep. No.
This house would be in flames.
No. We just asked the Ghost Star that in the house, right?
No. Rune asked that on the...
Oh, Rune asked that of the Ghost Star. Okay, so yeah. I don't know that information, thank goodness. So the fire is the problem.
So where's the fire? Do we see that burning house or something on the horizon?
Well, we didn't start the fire.
That's so.
I'm sorry.
Every time I have to say this, I have to remind you that every time you ask the Ghost Star a question, it's going to tell you It's going to tell you in a cryptic answer. And it's your job to ascertain exactly what Ghost Star is trying to tell you. It's never going to give you the direct answer. It's always going to give you a clue.
Mela thinks you should set the house on fire.
I hope the ship's not on fire. It better not be.
No, I said set the house on fire, not the ship.
Well, I'm looking at on the horizon to see if I see any fire smoke.
I'm not setting the ship on fire.
I didn't say you were.
Well, Giovanna, you know that there were a series of fires, and it was in this series of fires where the father and husband of this family passed away. And
I call up my friend from Konaset again. I call Robert back.
Okay.
Hey, Robert. So there was like a firefighter killed a little while ago in a series of fires. Could you put me in that direction, please?
So,
Robert, my best friend.
alright, so I am going to bring up the map of Konaset.
I'm so happy to have this bestie.
I don't even know how that happens. That is weird.
What, me
Nope.
having a friend?
No, I just clicked on the wrong thing.
Oh, I was like, listen, we've already established how I have friends.
Yeah, I don't know. So I am going to. I've got the map of Konaset open right now, and I am going to mark on the map in different places where each of the fires occurred. See if I can find a good. See if I can find a good marker to use for this. Sure, we'll go with that. So there was a fire there. There was a fire here. This one's going to make me mad. There was a fire here. Alright, so I have marked where all the fires were on the Konaset map using an asteroid marker, the closest one I could find. And so this will give you an idea of where each of the fires occurred. And our audience can now also see them on our mini-map.
And do we know which one the guy was killed at?
You can ask that if you're a friend.
Hey, Robert, where is that dude killed at?
He says, well, I believe a couple of the firefighters were actually killed. So...
Okay, but the one with the wife and kids that moved to that island over there that's currently getting hurricaned.
Amety.
Okay, so I believe he passed away at the fire in North End Street housing.
Alright, thanks for that information. We're gonna head on over there. Tell Marcy and the kids I said hi.
Will do. My God.
So it's a diamond.
And so, Giovanni, you can have a story point for that.
Thank you. Alright, so we're gonna head over to that fire location.
Right, so center the mini map on that location there. But also give the players this sense. Give the the audience a sense of just how far the just how far you have to travel. You're traveling from here at the docks all the way to North End Street housing. So that's gonna take a bit. And meanwhile, back with Tarek and Meek.
One second before. I'll stick up my riffs on the way there. Alright.
I finally give her something to focus on, and she's still doing that.
I don't know why you thought that would stop.
I don't know why either. So, Tarek and Meek, what are you doing?
So they're checking out the mainland.
Right.
And we're looking here for any evidence of the non-Moloch spirit inside.
Right.
And we don't think it's necessarily a necro spirit. It could be some other kind of thing. So is that a lore spirit check, or is that more perception, or what?
Sure. That's a lore spirit. You could roll that.
Nope, not quite there.
Not quite
Unless Meek, if you assist, maybe that puts us up over 20. I don't know if that would help or not. Meek is doing better than I am.
Yeah, he has to learn to adapt quicker to these type of things.
Yep.
He ain't hunting cryptids, he's freaking dealing with ghosts. Well, at least he's not running around like a chicken with his head cut off. So.
Indeed. So,
and also look like a drowned rat at the same time.
So, what are you doing exactly?
Yeah, what were we doing?
We were looking for evidence of the black-eyed children here. That might be the source of the local haunting that's going on.
Alright, as you're doing that, Meek, you hear a big crash behind you. And when you turn, you see a shelving unit has completely tipped over.
Okay, do I see like holes in the wall or anything?
No.
Did I notice anything unusual, like maybe like a book or something, or like, hey, look at this? I knocked it over for a reason so they can look at this thing. Type of deal.
Make me a perception check. So, this shelving unit, you were in the hallway, and the shelving unit tipped over in such a way that it's now, like, basically blocking the hallway. It is it is now leaned over against the other wall, and it's kind of blocking your way. So you can't get past without climbing over or it going under.
Okay, I'm gonna. If I have anything in my hands, I'm just gonna like stow it or drop it. And I'm just scout through like a mouse, right under it.
I'm going to just put it back where it belongs because I have arms and I can physically do that.
Make an athletics check.
I'm already across.
Yeah, even with the 20, I think I'm pretty safe.
Yeah.
So I put it back. So things are getting knocked over in here. They don't like what we're doing. That's not Moloch style, though.
No, that's not Marks at all.
No.
He gets physical.
Yeah, this is,
Like
this is a little physical. But not subtle, yeah. So it doesn't want us going down there. We should definitely look. We're looking for a source. We're looking for something that's the center of this local thing.
Yeah, after looking and seeing all the books on the floor, Mickey's like, picks the books and put it back in the shelves. Damn it, I cleaned this damn house and now I have to pick... What the hell, guys?
Something here has absolutely no respect for your hard work.
But other than that shenanigan, he's like, okay, I think that's enough books on the shelves and continue on. Let's go.
You know, I've heard of pack rats, but I've never heard of cleaning rats.
I already got enough shinies. It's in my pouch.
Which pouch? The one under your cheek or...
I got enough shinies in my money pouch.
I know. Which pouch? The one under your cheek or what?
My belt pouch.
Oh, that
Another marsupial. Oh wait, you're not here. Damn it, I told to myself. Hear your voices.
You just know Devana so well, you could hear it.
A kangaroo ancestry. That's a nice idea. I mean, there is a kangaroo. There is a kangaroo Mystimon. Hoppers.
Can I be a kangaroo, Mystimon?
No.
That's mean.
It's the Mystimon, not a PC.
I'm pensioning for a Mystimon class.
Well, here's the problem. Mystimon can't talk.
They could probably learn sign language.
Yeah, especially one with a middle finger. They communicate without using their middle finger sometimes.
They can hum. We could totally... There you go, Giovanna. You can be a hummer.
A hummer. Why would you... Do you want a tiny Mystimon who's humming these bizarre songs in your ear all the time.
But see,
And there's
there's
mom that can
music.
play super awesome bass.
Yep. All right.
That Homer.
So we're searching in the house for the local thing, and they're dealing with the city, trying to sort of stop a disaster. Oh, and based on the range, you would assume that whatever the things are that are the fire locations, something has to be kind of in that range there. That's sort of the epicenter.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, where are you exactly in the house? Where do you think you
We
are?
were in a hallway. We were moving through to
Right.
see what the local spirit was trying to hide from us.
Yeah, you come up to a bedroom, and all of a sudden, both Meek and Tarek make me a reflex save as this huge tree crashes in through the window.
Old Tail don't come in and try to reach for us.
I was gonna say that there.
No,
we didn't do
it
that
looks
one.
like it kind of looks like it's being blown into the house through the window by the storm. So there's a 28 from Tarek. We need one from Meek.
Wait a second, because I have to flip it around so many tabs. No, you got a face full.
Meek gets hit, and after I roll this damage, that is where I'm going to end today's session. I'm ending a little early today.
Yeah, right before the screen black had 2 credits. I mean, just look at the screen, big old brass.
And you hear some sick guitar riffs over it.
So I am going to edit the next one. Okay, got that done. So that is where I'm ending today's session. Kind of leaving on a a branch hanger, I guess.
That's a very aggressive olive branch.
Yeah.
Literally reach out and touch somebody.
And also a terrible pun. I know, a terrible pun. Terrible pun. But I think I've been hanging around Tarek a little too long.
Yeah.
You're rubbing off on me, Tarek.
No.
You're rubbing off on me, Tarek. So, that is where I'm ending today's session on a branch hanger. Ha. And we will catch you next time on according to my calendar here on the 12th, July 12th. And the next you will see us on the next Saturday session this Saturday. Same time, same channel. I'm not going to say bad because that is copyrighted.
Let's hope we get to the root of the problem this time, right?
You will not
Yeah.
see me on the 12th, unfortunately.
Yes, unfortunately.
I was hoping we were going to get rid of the spirits and they would finally leave us alone.
So, see you all next time. Bye.